Hi everyone. Follow this tutorial in which I explain how I would like you to approach this task as you prepare for the critical thinking and response essay. It's going to be in class writing. You will have 75 minutes to complete the test, so you have to be fully prepared. You will be able to find this map and my video here in your course portfolio. So if you go to week 14, the link is right here. So let's start with the first thing that you need to do in order to earn an A+. So the preparation is easy. We watched the short story in class. It's available in YouTube, and if you want to see it again, then you can just click on this link and it's right there. I will ask you to find some lines to quote from the story, and you can't really do it just by watching the film, so you actually have to read the story. The link is right here. It will take you to the PDF. I also need you to read this newspaper article. This article appeared in the New Yorker a long time ago, and it will help you understand the historical context of Jackson's The Lottery. Please understand that she published it in 1948, right after the Second World War, so that should be your first clue, but I let you read this article to learn more about it. What I would like you to do next is to do a little bit of writing. So take notes on summarizing the story in a paragraph, the plot, and the main characters. Then do some more writing and think about this. What was Jackson's message for her audience? Again, think about when she wrote this story. What was the author's underlying message? What was the historical context when Jackson wrote the story? So do a little bit of digging there. Then do some more writing. What questions would you ask if you could talk to 2 or 3 main characters? So write down those questions. And finally, what choice would you have made if you were in the story? So just imagine that you're writing, that you're standing in the group of those villagers. Perhaps you're standing next to the people who are talking about what's happening in nearby counties or villages where they no longer do the lottery, and you're standing next to the old man who's upset about how the lottery might be gone one day and why it's such a foolish idea. Or perhaps you're Tess's best friend or a close friend. So what choice would you have made if you were in the story? And let's take a look at your notes on traditions. You started doing them and you started writing about them in class, but I need you to elaborate on those notes a little bit more. What is the role of traditions in societies? So answer the question. List some fun traditions in your hometown culture or society, and list some less well-known or annoying traditions from your hometown. Then pick an obsolete tradition from your society, one that you would like to see gone. Explain the tradition in detail. Explain why it is no longer relevant in your culture or society. And most importantly, explain why it's no longer relevant in your life. Then answer this question. How can you relate the lottery to your life? And of course, to answer that question, you want to revisit what you just wrote right there. And then finally, let's take a look at the essay outline. After all the careful preparation and thinking, let's take a look at the essay topic one more time. Why are people so attached to their traditions? Why is it so hard to change or completely eradicate them? Why would outsiders be so baffled by certain traditions? Use Jackson's The Lottery to justify your answer. Be specific. Describe an existing tradition from your hometown to prove your point. In the introduction, start discussing the role of traditions in societies. Then summarize the lottery add the historical context and Jackson's message to the audience, and then add your thesis statement. The body part of the response should discuss why people can be so attached to their traditions. It should discuss why outsiders would be so baffled by certain traditions. And it should describe an existing yet obsolete tradition from your hometown, something that you would like to be gone, something that you can relate to the lottery. Not as bloody, not as cruel, but yet equally irrelevant. Not as exciting anymore. Explain why outsiders would not understand it or be baffled by it, and why is this tradition obsolete to you or to others? What happened to it, or what happened to your society? And so the conclusion, some of the key points of your response paper, restate your thesis statement, and finally close with a smart thought about tradition. So say something that will linger in the mind of your audience about traditions and what you think about the story itself as well. So this is how I need you to prepare for this assignment. Bring your notes with you, and you will have 75 minutes to say everything that you want to say about how people are so attached to traditions and why it's so difficult to eradicate them. And of course, bringing an example that you would like to see gone. Thank you.